Dan George with Brandon Robinson-Thompson. Brandon, thank you for your time today and thank you for having us out here. Just talk us through that practice round. How are you feeling with how your game's at right now?
Well, first of all, it's great, obviously, to come and play such an iconic venue. I grew up watching this place, Ryder Cup, other British Masters. So I'm just super excited to be here, to be honest with you. I love the golf course. I'm hitting it pretty good, and I'm excited to get going. The practice rounds themselves, I just get a feel for the course, how it's bouncing, the lines off the tees, and just get a feel for where I can miss it, good spots to hit it, and just getting a feel for the golf course, I say.
And obviously away from golf, personal life, congratulations, recently got married. Yep. Looked like a special day. Was it a special day?
It was a special few days, actually. My wife and I enjoyed a bunch of family time, a big celebration on Tuesday. We actually had a lot of her family and some of my friends over from the US, so it was brilliant. It was great to get together, and we wish we could do it again, so maybe we'll renew our vows next year.
And talk to us, the groomsmen with the Lab putters, what was that about?
Yeah, super massive shout out to Lab Golf. I approached them a while back about doing some personalised putters for my groomsmen, and if you haven't seen them, go and check them out. They're on my socials, but just kind of matching with our suits, with the date on, wedding cake. It was just awesome. Real fine touch from those guys.
British Masters Week. You travel around the world so much. How does it feel to be able to come back home and play, one of these big golf tournaments just on your doorstep?
It's awesome. I love playing golf in the UK. I've had success on the Challenge Tour in the UK, and then, like I've previously said, it's such an iconic venue. To play the British Masters here on home soil is just a dream come true, and I can't wait to get going.
Being closer to home as well, you've got lots of family and friends coming up too?
Yes, I've actually got my mum, my brother, one of my sisters. They're coming up, staying here at the Belfry with us, and I've got a bunch of friends making the trip from the Isle of Wight and other places around, so it should be pretty fun. We'll have a good bit of support, so it's going to be nice to play in front of sort of family, friends, and just a home crowd in general.
Have you had a chance to go back home, well, obviously with the wedding, but spend some time at home on the island, since coming back here, play some golf at home?
Not really. Apart from the wedding, I haven't really been home much at all, maybe once this year. That's just part and parcel of playing on the DP World Tour at the moment, and trying to live in the States. So I try to get back to see my family, grandparents, mum, siblings as much as I can. So it makes it special when they can come to me, which is what this week is.
This year you've come so close on Qatar, Turkey more recently. How much would you love to have one of those weeks, here where you're playing such good golf?
Yeah, I'd love to have more of those weeks in general too. But like you said, it is the British Masters, and it would be absolutely awesome to be in contention and have a chance to win here on Sunday.
How did you navigate those, just missing out at, Qatar, Turkey? You played some good golf in Bahrain as well. How do you navigate those, disappointments, and has that spurred you on?
Yeah, I guess I haven't looked at them as disappointments, to be honest. It's my first year out on tour. I'm an older rookie, you could say, but I'm just really grateful to be here playing golf on the world stage. And every time you come close, every time you play well, every time you don't play well, you're just learning. And I love the game. So no matter what happens, I'd rather win. I love playing and I love competing. So to me, that's what it's all about.
When we spoke back in February, you said that you deal with pressure by enjoying yourself. Are you enjoying yourself at the moment?
Of course, 100%. And I hate to tell everyone because it is my secret sauce, but yeah, I do tend to enjoy myself no matter what.
This year you tried to qualify for the Open, didn't quite make it. You've had success on making it to majors before. How was Open qualifying for you, and were you disappointed to miss out?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's such a strange week. We finish on Sunday in Italy, we have to fly Monday, have to go play a few holes, play Tuesday, and then we fly Wednesday, we go play Germany, so it's really, really condensed. So it's kind of difficult logistically, but I'll do anything for a chance to play in the Open, and I just felt like I couldn't miss out on that. Open qualifying itself is always tricky. You've got 36 holes. Like I said, it's just logistically a nightmare, but what an opportunity. And like I said, yeah, I would do it all over again. As disappointing as it was not to make it, I've made it through before, and those highs just stay with you, and it makes you want it more.
Does it, keep you going? You want that taste to, the bigger stage?
Of course, yeah. I've played in an Open and a US Open now, and it just makes you want to play in them every year. I will do eventually, but yeah, you're right. It just gives you a taste of the bigger stage, and it's addictive.
You played much of the Belfry before? How have you, kind of seen, and what's your assessment of the course out here?
I've played here once before, just casually, so it wasn't completely alien to me to play today and yesterday, but I love the golf course. It's a true test of golf. You have to hit it really well. Some of the green complexes are small and interesting, slopey. The shape itself is unbelievable. Everywhere in the UK has to be burnt out and dry right now, and this place is absolutely pristine. I couldn't really ask for a better course condition for this week.
And this week it's a really strong field as well. Does that change your mindset, your outlook going into this?
You've got a spider on you, yeah. I could see it creeping up, and I didn't want to stop you. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
No, that's all right. It's a really strong field this week. Does that change your mindset at all going into it?
Not at all, mate. No. Strength of fields doesn't really matter. It shouldn't matter anyway. I'm here. I'm competing. I'm trying to shoot the lowest scores I possibly can, and it doesn't matter who I'm playing with or without. It's just about competing and playing for me.
When you come into this week, are you chasing a feeling? Are you chasing a finished position? What kind of mindset do you come into this with in that respect?
I know on Sunday, with chances to win, is a very addictive feeling that I want and I love. But as far as I'm not chasing that at all. For me this week, it's the British Masters. We're on home soil, and I'm just here to compete, and I just want to play some good golf.
Well, best of luck this week. Final question away from golf. You're a big Portsmouth fan. What have you made of their start to the season?
Low key. Kind of happy we're out of the cup, to be honest. I just really want us to focus on finishing well in the championship this year. 1 win, 1 loss, but play some really good football. I'm looking for a big finish, this season for them, and I don't know. I'd be happy mid-table, but if we can push on any higher, I'd be absolutely buzzing. But as always, play up Pompey.
Think they need a few more signings?
Potentially, but the signings they've made have already made an impact. Really excited about a young winger that hasn't played yet. But we'll see. Maybe come January, but I'm just super excited. We're in the championship. We're one step away from the big boys, and I'm excited to see how the boys do this season.
Well, hopefully see you at Fratton Park at some point this season.
I will be there at some point this season.
And best of luck this week.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it.